Jerusalem is a city of sunlight and of religious convergence. Here, different religion, historical eras, and ways of believing exist side by side. They do not separate from one another, nor do they fully merge, but remain present in parallel within the same living space. It is this layering that gives Jerusalem its distinctive character, a city that cannot be understood through a single point of view. The sunlight in Jerusalem makes every architectural line sharply visible. Pale limestone appears everywhere, from city walls and homes to religious structures. Under the strong sun, the stone reflects light and retains heat, giving the space a sense of density and weight. Yet it is this very stone that unifies the city. Whether a Jewish temple site, a Christian church, or a Muslim mosque, all share the same stone, the same earth-toned palette. Seen from a distance, Jerusalem looks as though it were carved from a single massive block of rock, within which many beliefs coexist. What makes Jerusalem truly unique is that three major religions all regard it as a spiritual center. For Judaism, it is the holiest city, home to the Western Wall, the remaining fragment of the ancient temple. For Christianity, Jerusalem is tied to the final chapters of Jesus' life, from suffering to resurrection. For Islam, it is the place where the Prophet Muhammad is believed to have ascended to heaven during the night journey, and on that hill stands the sacred complex crowned by the Dome of the Rock. These sacred spaces are not far apart, but extremely close to one another. A walk of just a few minutes can take you from a place of prayer for one faith to the holy ground of another. Architecture in Jerusalem therefore feels less like isolated construction and more like a quiet dialogue. Each structure carries its own meaning, yet stands beside others that are no less sacred. The Temple Mount is the clearest example of this convergence. Sacred to both Judaism and Islam, it is also the most sensitive area. The space is wide and open, marked by stone courtyards and domes, yet always under strict control. Despite its balance and beauty, it rarely feels fully restful, because history and tension are constantly present. Not far away stands the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, shared by multiple Christian denominations. Its interior architecture lacks uniformity, shaped by centuries of construction, destruction, and rebuilding. Thick walls, low ceilings, and dim light create an atmosphere that feels old and heavy. Yet this very patchwork quality reflects Jerusalem's history with striking honesty, fragmented, turbulent, but enduring. Elsewhere, the Western Wall is where Jewish worshippers come daily to praise. There are no grand domes or elaborate decoration, only a tall stone wall beneath the open sky. People stand close to the stone, place their hands upon it, and leave small slips of paper carrying written prayers. Here, architecture steps aside, allowing individuals to face their faith directly. Under the intense daytime sun, streams of people continue to move toward the holy sites. Visitors blend in with worshipers, with no clear boundary between them. Some come to pray, some to learn, others simply to observe in silence. Yet standing among thick stone walls and structures that have endured for thousands of years, almost everyone instinctively lowers their voice and slows their pace. Jerusalem does not impose this behavior, it draws it out naturally. The conflict between Israel and Palestine adds yet another layer of meaning to Jerusalem's sacred spaces. Architecture here is not only for worship, but also for protection, control, and the marking of boundaries. Guard posts, fences, and designated pathways appear alongside religious symbols, creating a reality in which faith and political tension coexist within a very narrow space. After spending enough time walking through Jerusalem, observing its stone walls, narrow alleys, and sacred places pressed closely together, what often remains is a quiet settling. One begins to understand that faith here is not separate from life, but deeply bound to land, stone, history, and human memory. Having endured loss and conflict, belief becomes more fragile, yet also more resilient. In Jerusalem, faith is not only something that reaches upward, but something that reminds people to value peace, to cherish coexistence, and to understand that only in peace can faith truly endure.